We love hip hop.
I was playing some Ye in the beginning, and I see now that Top 5 and Ye are now friends again. There's like a stream or Ye was on Twitch. He's a streamer now. Hold on, let's unpack this first. All right, Top 5 and Ye, they got on stream together, I guess, or he called Top 5 while he was on stream. But before we get to him calling Top 5, what's up with Ye being a streamer?
I think maybe he took a page out of Drake's book, but he's kind of taking it to another level. Like, he's being very transparent. He's pretty much bringing his Twitter to a live stream. And I think it works for Kanye because he has these like spurs of consciousness. So the stream allows him to get it off in real time in the most authentic manner, you know?
I think he got banned off Twitch already.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm not
after that
surprised.
stream.
Yeah, because he called his baby mom's an assistant.
Oh, no.
But she was an assistant.
I know, and I was like, bop, bop, as soon as he said it.
That clip is going
He's
crazy,
He's like, I should have been with Paris Hilton. Right now, I'd have some hotels.
Yeah.
And it was like a nudge to me, like, oh, did you have her butt naked too? Kanye?
Was that an option?
Was that an option? Yeah.
Well, remember when Paris Hilton was hot, Kanye was like scorching hot. This is Kanye in the beginning of his career.
Yo, but was Paris Hilton, I feel like all her public relationships have been with white dudes. Like, maybe she be messing with black dudes on the side or whatever, but like,
can't make daddy find that out. You lose.
Yeah, there was too much on that name. But because
Every-
like she had a sex tape, and I think it was with a white dude. She had a bunch.
Yeah.
But that got erased.
No, I can find it.
No, but you get what I mean. Like, that got swept under the rug because some white dude.
Her reputation was
You're saying if it was a black dude, it would have been the Hilton would have went bankrupt.
Kardashian and Ray J. Like,
but that helped.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're that, think about it like this. You got buffers, you got people. They find out, okay, daddy find out, Mr. Hilton find out you with some black dude from the projects. You're out of the will.
You're getting cut out, eh?
Yeah.
You're out of the will, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
You're out of
no
the
inheritance
will,
for you, man.
No inheritance,
You
nothing.
can't be out here getting donkey fucked by
Jeremy.
Ray and
Ray and
all them Tyrone and them. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm trying to think, even if her father approved of like Kanye West, he's just too sporadic for the brand name.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a liability.
Remember,
It's
like Bush don't like black people.
That's when he was around them times. But like, not to get too sidetracked, he's streaming now in 2025, right?
Yeah.
And he said a lot of stuff on that stream. You know what I'm saying? But he's called Top 5. That's his brethren.
Was Paris Hilton's assistant. I should have had babies with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian. Because could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton, how many hotels I have now? you get what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about that. The Hilton. You know, the Hilton shit. Because I think I'll stay in the Hilton.
Five's hyping him up too.
Right now. The fucking Edition Hotels is a Hilton. You know what I'm saying? And Paris Hilton had the vision, and then that's what happened. Kim was like the Virgil. Kim was like Paris Hilton's Virgil. And that's what happened. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger and you have a kid with a nanny, the nanny only power is to take your kids. So Kim's only power is to take my kids. I had a baby with a fucking assistant, bro. And
okay,
yo,
let's stop for a second. Yeah, I'm not denying what he's saying.
Yeah,
but salute to Top 5.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have said this if anybody was on the phone. This is what Kanye says.
Yeah.
He has that on a loop. He just repeats the same talking points over and over again all the time. You know what I'm saying?
When Top 5 probably looked at his phone like,
yeah, like what is the deal with it? Like,
are we cutting the track or not?
And after what we just spoke about, I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Yeah,
and I have a question for you guys.
Trust me, the world's watching.
Yeah.
The world's watching. I'm gonna tell all my fans to come watch right now. All the Canadians.
We gotta connect all the strings, because that's how we're gonna take the power away from the old system. Like the system, they scared of TikTok, right? What I love, Lucian,
I have friends like this.
I feel like any of us could be friends with Kanye.
I
like
have
this.
friends like
you just
this.
have to be a good listener.
Yeah. I have real friends like this. Yo, man, let's have this.
But regardless, you know me. I deserve every fucking Grammy. I mean, even though I never won a Grammy against a white person, but I deserve every Grammy that I got.
That's a big claim.
Tell me a Kendrick song. It ain't nothing. It ain't about Kendrick. It ain't about Virgil. it ain't about none of this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit, nigga. I've never.
Why is he treating like Top 5 like Joe Rogan, like as if Top 5 just asked the most profound question and now he's getting his shit off?
An assistant. You know what I'm saying?
He probably said hi.
Born king.
Yo, stay on
Born
that
king.
line.
You gotta understand.
Yeah.
When,
I bet keep letting them talk.
Yeah, but I'm saying like these rants are unprovoked. Like I don't think Top 5 was like, so tell me what you've been going through. What's the state of the culture right now?
No.
He just said hello.
Hello. And it's like you know when they say don't make eye contact with someone who's crazy.
Yeah,
That was it. Sorry, Top. You made eye contact. That was it. He was on you.
yeah. Because this
He was
is
on you
7
after that.
minutes long, and I'm not going to play the whole 7 minutes. But
Yeah.
he goes on these rants, and like again, I'll say salute to 5, but like whoever gets him on the phone is getting this rant.
You never. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. And I'm just in my head. I'm like, oh, 5. He's gonna switch on you in like probably like a month.
Mm.
You remember
Well,
he has these outbursts, bro.
He switched on everybody.
He switched on his baby mom just right now, bro.
He was dissing Quentin Miller in one of these clips.
So
And Quentin Miller, salute to him. He was just over there in Japan making music with him.
as soon as Kanye realizes there's no, what's his name? Hancho? What was
Hanzo.
Hanzo?
Hanzo.
Following him anymore. 5. He's gonna switch.
Well,
And Drake told you so. I know Drake told you so.
I played the game in the beginning of this, or the collabos with him in the game, because there's still issues going on with that too, right?
Mhm.
Just a little bit of BTS, like those Maybachs.
Which ones?
The one that Kanye, there's 2 Maybachs that he said he gave to the game, right? Apparently those are not gifts, man. Those are like just card that he left at the game's crib or some shit like that. I don't know exactly the real story.
So now
on that.
Kanye's like, yo, I want them back.
Yeah, it wasn't like, yo, I gave you those cards, man. You know what I'm saying?
Some Indian giving thing.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's a little bit mixed up, because I'm gonna ask a mixy question, because there's the whole thing that's been going on with Top 5 and the Wasses as well, right?
Okay.
How he's beefing with them because of their allegiance with EXO. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free. Or maybe just them rolling with the EXO guys in those few clips, right? But he's there rolling with Ye.
He's not rolling with Ye.
We're not rolling with Ye, but he's talking to Ye, yo, you know, let's do some plans. You know what I'm saying? These guys he's tweeting about him, you know, collabing and all that. World War III album coming out soon and all that, like helping the man or promoting him. But he's also down with Drake. Isn't there a double standard there?
No, because he loves Drake. He wants Drake at his funeral.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah. He loves Drake again. So if he's gonna show love
Again.
hey man, it's like they're friends, bro. They fall in and out of their bromances.
No. I think, well, that's your opinion.
Mm.
I think Kanye falls in and out and Drake just stays the same. He's just like, I don't like this guy.
Anymore. Don't meet your hero. Don't meet your hero kind of effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
I get it.
You don't think it's a double standard for him to be mad at those guys, but then he's rolling with Drake's op?
He's not rolling with him though.
Or not rolling with him, but you know what I mean.
No.
Well, I feel like Drake probably has an awareness about Top 5 and
Very much
Kanye
so.
West, so there's an involvement, so it's not really treasonous in that same manner.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like the BFR thing, if it's real, because a lot of people are saying it's a publicity stunt, I'm not sure. But if it is real, it probably was without the knowledge of OVO's camp and Drake. So then it kind of seemed like, yo, why are you with these guys?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, they were in Dubai, right?
Yes.
So even just like from a traveler perspective, if you're from Toronto and you go to Dubai and you see people from Toronto, let alone people you have mutual friends with, it's probably not all like just like beef and ops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure like they have mutual friends and stuff. And it's like naturally you guys are going to like gravitate towards each other because you're in a foreign place. That's kind of what I think. I don't know if they were doing business or if it was like calculated where it's like, yo, let's get close to BFR to piss off OVO. Like there's so many different angles.
Yeah.
If I was Top 5 though, I wouldn't really care.
Talk to me.
Look who you, okay. BTS behind the scenes, what we spoke about. But look who you're hanging with. Look who I'm on the phone with.
Yeah, there's levels to it, I guess.
Levels to it. He should be like, what? Next day I woke up. You're on the phone with Ye. You were mad about them hanging out with. And then the next day you're on the phone with Ye. I went to sleep at night feeling real good. Real good about myself.
But what if these guys are your actual friends and now you're questioning the credibility?
I'm going to question it because I'm going to be like, yo, we have a set plan to do this. Like, you guys could have all, like, Ye could have now been like, yo, shout out Pressa. Because Top 5 would have been like, yo, shout out my homie Bundog, dog. Shout out my guys. Yo, what?
Yo, Ye, bump Pressa.
Bump Pressa. What are you doing? Boom. You're disaligning the thing, dog. So if I was 5, I'd be like, yeah, all right, watch this play. We're playing chess out here, not checkers. I'm gonna whoop you guys by this move if we're gonna have a little friendly competition.
Yes, but then it still correlates back to people who Drake don't mess with. Like, yes, even if Top 5 was to say, all right, like if him and the Wasses were cool at this moment in time, and he's like, yo, Ye, bump some Pressa and all that, and then he's like, yo, I like Top 5 and I like Pressa and I like all these guys. They're still all running with people who's on quote unquote op of Drake.
Okay, let me show you something now. I think our Toronto guys are the most grimiest guys on the face of this earth. I don't even want to give you guys the idea of what's going on. They're gonna be mad at me and you for that one. What I want to say, bro.
Say it.
What I want to say, bro. Sounds devilic. But I think Hanzo's still on Ye's ass. Drake sent 5 on Ye's ass because he couldn't get Kendrick when he was, remember, he's like, I'm looking for Kendrick. Who's now you're falling into the lap of 5. Okay, we'll get this guy first. And I don't want to go too deep into the EXO thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too deep. But I can see Dog hanging one of those EXO guys upside down.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, let's back out.
Thank you. That's what I think. I think it's like that. Like you're saying, oh, they're hanging with aunts, and I'm like, bro, it seems like it, but I think someone's gonna get punched in their nose.
Okay, next Mixie question.
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.